for all women who don't fit into the traditional, conventional ideas of today's version of beauty. I'm gonna do this on behalf of women who have experienced a lot of change in life and who survive.
Incredibly blissed out. That was very very self-liberating. Let me tell you, taking off your clothes is one thing, but being able to put beautiful paint all over it and kind of highlight places of your body that you find beautiful, and even spaces that you don't find beautiful, or maybe not right now, you put that paint there, and you take something that maybe you criticize for an extended period of time, and you make it into something very beautiful and positive.
I'm really glad I had the opportunity to test myself like this, because once I got going, even though I was conscious of pictures being taken when I was moving my belly around, I didn't feel ashamed. And that's what I was afraid of, and that's probably why at the beginning that contributed to why I was emotional.
When my heart was overflowing and I had all those emotions and colors, I just saw my heart at the top filled with self-love and making every other emotion for someone else or something else just overflow like a volcano and just spill all out from my body, from my heart, all the way through my arms. It was like little colorful rainbow ballerinas just going through my bloodstream and dancing on top of my arm when I was meditating. It just felt so liberating, really. Felt so good, like emotion running through my body with beautiful rainbow colors. Because when you see a rainbow, what do? You smile.
I feel good about myself. I'm normally very self-conscious about my body, and I mean, I have been doing better, but it's just very empowering, and you feel free and not judged at all. It just makes you feel yourself. You don't even think of any judgment or any negativity.
This definitely did give me a confidence in myself, not just my body, but it made me think about a lot of things just to myself. And I definitely, I know it was just an hour experience, but I definitely feel like I actually grew from it, because it just made me think about a lot of things holding me and things that are important to me, and it just made me realize a lot.
We have so been taught to pick ourselves apart and not love ourselves. It's almost a shame. It's almost a shameful thing to be in love with yourself. So I walked in with those feelings, and I'm walking out without them. Absolutely. I'm so thankful for this shoot. It was really, really powerful, very honest, and liberating. And it gave you a space to kind of tap into creativity.
This is the area of my body I don't tend to love so much, since babies and C-sections and breastfeeding. And so this is the part, I love it in ways that, yes, I grew a baby, and yes, I fed a baby, but not in the picture of what society wants this body of ours to look. But so I was really internalizing that love for this part of my body,
Get naked, go do it. Simple. Get naked, go do it. Learn how to love yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Come in here, it's one big experiment. There's no way to mess up. There's no right or wrong way to be doing this. There's no expectations. And I would say, if you look in the mirror and if you hear any critical thoughts, that this experience is for you. That you'd want to challenge those critical thoughts and ask yourself, whose voice is that anyway? you know, and I have the power to overwrite that. And that's what this is about. And that's, you know, that's a property of paint too. You don't like something, you can paint right over it. I mean, what a metaphor, you know?
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity to reinvent some really old conversations that were never mine to begin with. And I get to recognize which conversations I've taken on versus the ones that came from me authentically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels really good to just put these colors on you, especially thinking about what each color means to you personally, because everyone has their own colors. But it felt really good to put that on there and show it on your body, not just keep it internal. You're expressing it externally, which is really exciting. And liberating. Liberating for sure. It felt good. It felt really good.
You are unleashing something maybe that you don't know. Maybe it's like an art project, but you don't know what else this will bring, you know, to others and also to yourself.
So rare do we get to celebrate ourselves in such a beautiful way. So Unleashed for me is like one of the most therapeutic things I've done. I do acupuncture and I'm a Reiki practitioner, so I do all these forms of healing. But this is such a literal way of expressing yourself and honoring yourself and loving yourself. So this is beautiful therapy for me. It was amazing. This should be a therapy session, just period, beyond the photography. It's amazing. Melissa, you are got my thumb.